Hey everybody, I'm Janine, and today we're going to do drills for better balance. I know when I talk to a lot of my clients, they'll say, my balance has gotten worse. I used to have so much better balance when I was younger or when I was a kid. Well, it is a perishable skill. And the cool thing about doing balance drills like we're going to do today is that not only do they help you balance better on one foot, but they're also going to strengthen all of these stabilizer muscles in your core, and that's going to help you from tipping, falling, and just being stronger all the way around. So we're going to start actually on the floor today in just a moment because, again, balance isn't only about our feet, it's about our hips, our glutes, your booty, and your abs. So we're going to get those muscles ready to fire up and engage so that by the time we come up to standing, those muscles are ready to go and really help you feel like you're balancing better. And while you're here, before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so that you're notified whenever we put up a new video. And if you stick with me to the end, I'm going to have another freebie for you. All right, so let's get going and start on the ground. You're just going to come down onto your back. So make your way down there. And I'll be turning just so that you can get the best angle for seeing what we're doing today. So go ahead and take one knee and just gently bring it into the chest. And you can gently rock it side to side. Start to settle your back muscles into the mat and listen for your breathing pattern. We'll take that same leg and kick that heel up to the ceiling. You can slip your hands around the back of your leg. And you're trying to straighten it as much as you can. Really flex your foot and spread your toes out. And then what we're going to do from here is just circle our ankle. So while you're circling your ankle and breathing, make sure that you're making as big as circles as possible. So if you had marker tips on your toes, they would be making a full circle in the perfect world. And then just go the other way. Instead of a circle that would have a flat side. And you may find this challenging. That's okay, just keep working on it. We don't always pay as much attention to our feet as I think we should. Flex the foot, curl the toes over like you're picking up a marble off the floor and squeeze it like a fist, and then open the toes up and try and spread them wide. And then again, curl the toes over, and then open them up and spread them wide. And again, if this is challenging, just keep practicing it. Curl them over. Sometimes this coordination takes a while. And spread them out. And then we're going to push through the ball of the foot and point all the way. And now just flex your toes. Spread them out wide. And point them. And just your toes. And point them. And keep on breathing. Just your toes. And point them. And then reflex the foot. And your shin might start to burn. That's okay. Pause if you need to. Shake it out. We're going to circle 3 more circles, one direction. That's just making those muscles in your shin nice and strong. Also part of how we balance. Circling the other way, and then we'll give that guy a shake out, let it drop in. Drop that foot to the floor. Slide it out. Bring the other knee into the chest and just give it a hug in. Really reach through that other leg nice and straight. Bring that foot you had in the air, that foot to the floor. Kick the other one up to the ceiling. Give it a nice flex. Straighten your leg as much as you can. Nice exhale, relaxing your shoulders into the mat as you start to circle your ankle. Again, trying to make these nice big circles and just notice if that's challenging for yourself. Circle the other way. Remember, we stand on our feet all day long, right? They're pretty important, so we want to keep them healthy. A lot of times we just put them into uncomfortable shoes. So now's the time when you can give your feet a little TLC. Squeeze the toes. And then open the toes. So your foot's flexed. Now curl your toes over like you're making a fist with your toes. And then try and spread them out. And once more, curl like you're making a fist, picking up a marble or cotton ball, and spread them out. And then point through your foot, and just pull the toes back like you're flexing them, like a high-heeled shoe. Point, and then pull the toes back and flex. And point, and pull the toes back and flex, and then flex the whole foot, and once more, 3 circles, one direction. Keep breathing. Your shin might be a little bit on fire. Take a break if you need to. Eventually, as you get stronger, it won't burn as much. 2, or those muscles get used to it. 3, and then just let that shake out. Drop that foot to the floor, slide it all the way out, bring the other knee into the chest, little stretch there. And then put both feet on the mat. Okay, both knees are bent, feet nice and wide, so you've got your nice spread out toes. We're gonna push down with our feet, particularly our heels. Tuck your tailbone in, squeeze your booty. You can even put your hands here to make sure it's tight. We're gonna drive our hips up towards the ceiling into a bridge position. Now, if you feel your hamstrings cramping, just lower your hips a little and re-engage your rear end. So we want to be squeezing our rear. Again, we're going to get these muscles ready to balance and drive our hips up. So also open up the front of our hips. We'll move our arms to the sides and then roll down our back. See if you can roll down one vertebra at a time. Now, all the way to the tailbone and let that come into a big arch. And then bring that back to neutral. And we'll do it just one more time. So heels press down, and you can even think of pushing the heels out a little. Squeeze your rear end and drive your hips up. Again, if the back of your leg cramps, that's just trying to do the job that your booty's probably not doing. So lower your hips a little, squeeze your booty, and then drive them up. They don't need to be going up super high. The main reason we're doing this is to feel this firming up back here. You can even put your fingers there if you're not sure. Then we'll lift our heels up this time and we'll roll all the way down our back till we get to our tailbone, and we'll take a big arch. And then we'll bring it back to neutral. And now we're gonna lay onto our side. So I'm gonna turn my feet to you so you can see, but you can just lay on your mat however you can see me. I'm turning sideways so you can see that I'm gonna make myself straight. I don't want my butt back and my feet in front of me or my feet behind me so I'm arched like a banana. Flex your bottom foot and then take your top foot and it'll hover a few inches above. So my feet are really straight. I'm not going to turn them out. I'm actually trying to push the outer edge of my bottom foot into the floor and then squeeze my rear end like we were just doing so we get real flat across the front. Pull my ribs in a little. You can put your hand in front to balance to start. Once you get it, see if you can reach that arm over your head. And then if you have that, you can take your head off your bottom arm and possibly raise that bottom arm, and you see me tipping around a little bit here. Raise that bottom arm off the floor and try and find that balance for yourself. And then we'll exhale and let that bottom arm go, top arm, relax the legs, bring the knees to your chest, roll onto your back, and we'll go the other way. So onto the other side. I'll go sideways this time. So flex the bottom foot. You want to make yourself straight first. That's really important. You don't want to rock back to your booty. You saw how I was having trouble balancing there. That's okay. That's why we're doing this. And then we're going to push the outer edge of the foot on the floor. Top foot raises off a little bit, and I'm pushing my heel up more than my toes towards the ceiling. Squeeze my booty, pull my ribs in, top arm in front to start. Once you have that, you can try it over your ear to find the balance. Keep pushing down with that bottom foot, squeeze your booty, firm up your thigh, then maybe your head can come up, and maybe your bottom arm can come up. And then you just try and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we exhale, we bring that top hand down, we relax our legs, bring our knees to our chest, and you can roll onto your back and take a little rock. And we're gonna roll up to our rear end, grab onto our hamstrings, one more balance down here before we stand up. So we're gonna lean back just a little. Now what we wanna watch out for is our ribs poking out like so. So we're gonna tuck our tailbone under and start to firm up through our low belly, and then pick our feet up off the floor. So that's balance challenge 1. If you have that, you can put your arms out. We're just breathing here. If you have that, you can put your legs up a little bit more and lifting up through your belly. Squeeze your booty and we breathe for 5, 4, chest coming up, so pull your shoulders down, lift up through your middle, and exhale, we put our feet down. Just make your way into a tabletop position. Take a nice breath in here, and then as you exhale, flex your feet, push down through your hands and feet, rear end will go back and up, heels will go back and down, and just come into a nice downward dog. Gently swaying a little side to side here. You can tread through your feet. So again, getting our feet ready, press the heel, one heel up, one heel down. One heel up, one heel down. Try not to jam yourself into a position, but move a little bit as if you were moving through honey or something a little bit more viscous. And then just walk the feet to the hands, coming towards a forward fold. You can bend your knees here, and then we're just gonna roll ourselves up to standing. Okay, our feet will come all the way together now. And heels will even touch. And we'll push down, and first we want to spread our toes and push down and out with our heels. And our inner thighs are going to pull together. So just start working on that. Heels press down and out. Inner thighs draw together, so you're going to get a little pull on the heels coming together as you push out. We're balancing the work between the inside and the outsides of the legs. And then we squeeze our booty so our hips are right underneath us. Once you have that, arms go out to the sides and up. We'll hook our thumbs, lift up through your belly, and we'll reach up and over to the left. So I'm your mirror. You can just follow me exactly like so. I'm reaching to your left and breathing. So as you inhale, you're not just dumping down, but you're pulling up and using your legs and rear end and belly. Inhale to center and just go the other way. Hips will lean a little to the left. And you'll be lifting up, squeezing your booty, those ribs in a little bit, breathing here, all the way to the top, arms come out. Now we're gonna step our left foot in front of our right foot. So my left heel to my right big toe. Soften your knees a little, and you gotta do the same thing here. We're gonna bring our arms all the way down. Our heels push out a little, and we squeeze our inner thighs together and squeeze our booty. Now, if you're bobbling, I've seen young football players do this, and they're falling all over the place. So you can let those knees soften. There might be a little rock, but the key is squeezing the inner thighs and the rear end to find that stabilization. If you're all right there, we're going to do what we just did. We're going to reach our arms out to the sides and up. Hook our thumbs again. And if at any point it becomes too much, just practice that part, because you'll get better over time. Then we're going to lean our hips to the right and reach up and over to the left. And that'll be significantly more challenging. Squeezing my inner thighs, I'm squeezing my booty. I inhale to the top. Exhale, the arms go out to the side. You step the back foot to the front, heel to big toe. You can soften the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze your booty. If you try and do this with this flopping out, this is what tends to happen. You go here, now look at my alignment. So we really want to work on strengthening this and incorporating very good body mechanics for everything we do. This is how we can practice that. Now we'll go hips to the left, reaching up and over to the right. And this won't necessarily be way over to the side, but keep working on that stabilization from the feet, the inner thighs, the rear end, and the hips. We come back to the top, arms go to the side. We're going to step the feet back together, push the heels out, feel the inner thighs draw together, squeeze the rear end, easy ribs and chest, and now we'll go shift onto our right foot, and our left knee is going to come up. I'm going to pivot a little side so you can see this just a little better. You're going to see I'm tall. I'm trying to straighten this bottom leg, not locking it out with my butt back, but lifting up so I feel the muscles. And now we're going to see if we can open the left leg to the left and then bring it back to center. We do it again. Open the leg to the left and bring it back to center. Now to do that, the standing leg, my right leg has to remain strong and feel weight on the pinky toe side of my foot. We're going to do it one more time. Left knee opens a little to the left like a gate opening. We bring it back to center, we lower the foot, we have 2 feet again, heels press out, inner thighs draw together, we'll raise the arms up, take a stretch, and then arms back out. Keep all that activity in your lower body as you come onto the left foot, right knee goes up, right knee goes out, right knee comes in. Here I tip a little bit, right knee goes out, right knee comes in. 2 more times. Tall standing leg, squeezing the rear end, not letting your bottom leg spin in. but keeping that bottom leg strong. It's gonna feel like this thigh's rolling out that way and this thigh's rolling out that way. Back to center. We lower the foot down. We separate our feet. We take an inhale up and exhale, karate chop your hips, stick your rear end back and fold over your legs for a moment. And here you can just take a little rock side to side. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Notice if you were holding your breath on the balance. And then we'll roll up again, tucking the tailbone. And we got one more balance drill. So back to your stance. Again, I'm going to turn a little to the side. Feet press down and out. Inner thighs draw together. Rear end engages. So you'll notice when I do that, it pulls me right up underneath. And this is where we want to be ideally in life. It takes practice to get it there. Now we're going to come on to that right foot again. Left knee's going to come up in front. And if you're here and you're struggling, just keep practicing this. It'll get better over time. If you have it, we're going to reach these toes to the back this time. Try and straighten your leg, lift your belly, and your booty will be engaged there. Notice I'm not tipping forwards. So I'm trying to stay up tall. And then I'm going to pull my belly in and bring this knee up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Reach it back, squeeze, lift, and bring it forwards. 1 more of those. Reach it back, squeeze the front of the thigh to straighten, squeeze the booty. If you still have it, you can reach arms up. Then we bring it all the way back up and step it down. We'll go to the other side. Heels press down and out, inner thighs draw together, squeeze the booty, you're nice and tall. Keep that action on the left leg. Bring the right knee up. And then we reach the toes back. Lift up on the pubic bone and firm up your thigh. And then bring the knee all the way up. And then again, reaching it back. You really have to lift. And there's a lot of action and not a big movement. But that's okay. That's how we build strength there. Stabilization strength. And reach, if you have it, lift your belly a little bit more, reach the arms up, arms go out, the knee comes up, we step the foot down, we take a big inhale up, shrug your shoulders, and exhale, let it drop. And do that again, breathe and reach up, and exhale, let it drop, and 1 more. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, let it drop, and you are ready to go back into your day, feeling possibly a little stronger and a little more well-balanced. So I said if you stuck with me to the end, I have a freebie for you. You can get our Fit and Flexible digital handbook just by clicking on the link that's in the comments below. Go ahead, click. It'll ask for your email in there and your name, and that'll be shot over to you immediately so you can continue to practice. We will see you back here real soon. Bye-bye.